There's no more. Hi, this is Jane from the Horse Life YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about confidence in the saddle. Confidence on a horse isn't something you have or don't have. It's something that can disappear overnight. I had an accident a few years ago that knocked me around more mentally than physically. After the accident, any behaviours of the horse, whether it just be a simple head toss, a little bit of sideways movement, a grunt, something to say that they don't want to go forward, gets to me. It starts to make me feel like I'm losing control. Since then, I've been working really hard on trying to get my confidence back. I've got a new trainer, new tools, new horse, and I've been working really hard. But sometimes little things happen and you take a step back. But that's the truth. Confidence just doesn't come and stay. It can be chipped away at with lots of little behaviours or little incidences. Me and my horse have been slowly trying to get back into work this year. We've had lots of stops and starts, inconsistency, which does really affect your confidence. Right now he's a bit fresh, he's a bit pushy, a little bit stubborn. And then when that starts happening on a daily basis, it doesn't take long for it to start chipping away at your newly built confidence reserves. So this is how I'm feeling at the moment. My confidence has been chipped away at over the last week especially. And I don't know if other people feel the same way, but I'm going to ask, because this is something we should be talking about. I found that when I get scared, everything that I know I should be doing just disappears. All of the tools and training, it's just like your brain shuts off and you forget how to do all the basic stuff. And then all you worry about is trying to get home safely. Is that how you feel? Does that happen to you? Does your brain shut off when you get scared and you're just only worried about being safe? I'm not a horse trainer and I admit that. I've only ridden a few horses regularly over many years. So those skills aren't completely ingrained in me, which is why I lean on my trainer. Because when fear takes over, you don't rise to your knowledge. You fall back to what's ingrained. Confidence isn't about being fearless. It's about how you manage yourself when you feel unsure. So when my confidence drops, I just go back to basics. I ride within my comfort zone. And you may or may not believe this, but my comfort zone is riding alone and it's riding out on bush trails. That's where I'm comfortable. I'm not comfortable riding in the arena because that's where lots of my drama has happened in the past. Another plan is just to stick to your plan. They say have a plan when you get on and go riding and try and stick to your plan. But I know, if you lose your confidence and you start getting scared, you can't stick to your plan. So it's all about being safe. You just need to be brave enough to break your plan if you have to, just to make sure you and your horse are safe. And if you do have a plan, make sure it's something achievable, because if you have something achievable, it'll give you a really, really good confidence boost at the end of the ride. And this is the other thing that you should do, and I always do straight away, thanks to my trainer for listening all the time, but I go straight to my trainer. I go there early. I don't wait until it's a problem. I seek help as soon as I'm identifying that I have a problem. Because if you start to nip it in the bud early, it'll help build your confidence a lot quicker. So don't ignore the feeling. Accept it and acknowledge it, and then you can work through it much better. It's important not to worry about the opinion of others, and it's okay to be vulnerable. Confidence isn't about pushing through it. It's about making the right call at the right time. I think it's a lot harder as we get older because we have this thing in our brain that clicks that we need to be responsible. We've got ourselves or our families to feed and look after. We've got jobs to keep, and that can make it really hit home. This also changes how we ride. We might now wear helmets, whereas before we thought they weren't cool. We might ride with certain friends that we trust and feel comfortable with. We might avoid other friends. We might change trainers and go to somebody that supports your low confidence levels. We also might just ride in an arena with a fence around it. It doesn't matter. As long as it's making you build your confidence, that's okay. So I'm curious, now that I've had this discussion with you, what's your primary go-to when your confidence starts disappearing? Please tell me in the comments below. And please go and seek help, whether it be a trainer or a counsellor or anyone that you think will help you in this journey to get back on your horse and feel comfortable and confident. See you next time.